again today, and I'm actually going to be doing a get to know me tag. Yeah. I don't know if any of you know me. I don't know if you guys want to know me, but I'm just going to put it out there for those of you that want to get to know me. So here it goes. I've got a story. List that was created, you know, for the YouTube people, personals, I guess you can call them, and I'm actually gonna follow their questions instead. Yeah. So the first question is, are you named after anyone? I am not named after anyone. I am my mother and my aunt, her sister. They were the ones that came up with my first and my middle name, and of course my last name is my father's name. But no, so I'm not named after anyone. It's just my name, actually. Okay. The second question is, when was the last time you cried? I do not know. Okay. It's been a while. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm not that emotional of a person. Like, people might disagree with that, but really, I'm not that emotional. I do get emotional when I get angry and I don't want to do something stupid, so then I'll be like, okay, let's just cry this off, get rid of the feeling, and then just move on with our lives. So I'll cry for that purpose, but to say like full on cry, it's been a while. Okay, and my phone locked. So the next question is, do you have kids? No, I do not have kids. I do not have kids yet, but you know, they're in the future, just not now. I'm just in college. Like, where am I going with that right now? You know what I mean? Not discriminating anyone who has kids in college. You can do it all, honey. It's just not made for me. Anyways, so the next question is, if you were another person, what would be, would you be a friend of yourself? Oh, so if I was another person, would I be a friend of myself? I can dig me. Like, I come with a few quirks and I have a few perks, if you want to call it that, you know, and I think all women come with some form of complication, and men too. Do not think you're excluded. But I think mine are pretty manageable. They're nothing too harsh. Like, I hang with the guys than I do with the girls. Yeah. Okay, so the next question is, do you use sarcasm a lot? I think I do. I don't know what everyone else says. Like, I like to be snarky about things, so I tend to do it. What's the first thing you notice about people? The first thing I notice about people is their smile. Like, if you're I'm a smiler. I smile a lot. I smile a lot. So the first thing that really draws me to a person is their smile, because like, that's really the opening to your soul. I know it sounds cliche, but I really do believe that it is the opening to your soul. So if you're a smiler, I'm automatically gravitated towards you, and I actually want to get to know you, and I'm just like, hey, what's going on? Let's talk. Yeah, those great things. The next question is, what is your eye color? So my eye color is actually dark brown. It is. Scary movie or happy endings? I like a little bit of both. Like, I like scary movies, but I don't like them to the point where they're thrillers. And then I like happy ending movies, but I don't like when they become so predictable that I know basically every step in the movie. It defeats the purpose of the movie, honestly. There's supposed to be a little bit of suspense. Let me have me wondering, and I'm just like, what's gonna happen? Oh my god, are you guys really not gonna get back together? And then somehow there's some dramatic ending as to how they become happily ever after, or you know, something. But a little bit of both, you know what I mean? Okay, so the next question is favorite smells. So I like the weird smells. Like, I like sweet stuff, but I'm not that attracted to sweet stuffs. I prefer, like, don't judge me. I like the smell of gasoline. I love the smell of olives, pickles. I don't know why. I like the smell of tar. And I love the smell of any food when it's just prepared. Like, that food is just supposed to have that aroma that's just drawing you in, and you're like, belly time. That's the good smell. So yeah, that's for me. What's the furthest you've ever been from home? So the furthest I've actually been from home was, yeah, I lived in upstate New York for a short period of time. That's the furthest I've ever been from home. Right? Yeah. That's the furthest I've been from home. I was like up near the Adirondack Mountains. Can you believe that? But it was fun. It was fun. Yeah, so that happened. Do you have any special talents? So, I know that I can hold a note. Now, honey, this note might not be the very note you would consider a good note, but I can hold a note. I'm not even gonna do that to myself. I can hold a note. I do sing. When I was back home in Turks and Caicos, I sang on my choir, and I do 1 and 2 songs here, and I feel happy about it. I'm no big singer. I just like singing for the Lord, and I sing for the Lord. That is it. And I'll probably play around and mess around with a song here or there. Here, yeah, but that's it. That's as far as my talents go. Where were you born? I was born in Jamaica, the beautiful Jamaica. And what are your hobbies? So my hobbies include football, not American football, I'm sorry. Soccer as in football, Caribbean people football. Yeah, so I play football, as well as like reading. And then I have my old people things I like to do, which is knitting and crocheting. I know, but I like doing it. Yeah, that's all I do for my hobbies. Oh, and I love hiking. Like, I like doing outdoor stuff, so I tend to do the outdoor stuff too as well. So yeah, that's that. Do you have any pets? I do not have any pets now. I've had pets in the past, but I don't have any now. I've had cats and lizards for pets. I know, weird, but that's as far as my pet list goes. Do you have any siblings? Yes, I do. I have 4 sisters and a brother. Yeah, I have 4 sisters and a brother. What do I want to be when I grow up? So, originally what I wanted to be, and I still want to be, I just know that I've always wanted to work in the aviation industry. I am not 100% sure what I want to do in that industry. However, being in college, you tend to learn a lot of things about yourself, what you're good at, what you can do with your life and everything. And I've actually gravitated to urban planning, and I'm actually pursuing a career in urban planning. So that's what I guess I'm gonna do now. Yeah. All right, so who was your first best friend? So my first best friend was in primary school, and her name is Nakara. We were really good friends, I'm not even gonna lie. We did a lot together. But yeah, she was my first ever best friend. How tall are you? I am 5 foot flat. I thought I was gonna get a little inch over or maybe 2 inches over, and sometimes the good meter stick tricks me and makes me feel like as if I grew at least an inch or 2, but that is not the case. I am just 5 foot flat. How many countries have you visited? So I have visited a lot of the countries in the Caribbean and a lot of states in the am I saying this right? In the United States. Okay, I'm sorry over that part. I've been to a lot of countries here in the Turkey, swiping that out. I've been to many of the countries in the Caribbean. Well, not even many, just a few. And a couple of states in the United States, but to say travel per se, no, not yet. But I have, like I said, I've lived in the Turks and Caicos Islands. I've always been back and forth between here and between there and Jamaica, because like I said, I'm originally from Jamaica, but I lived in Turks and Caicos Islands all my life. So those two are a definite. And then I've been to the Bahamas, I've been to Haiti. What else on it? I've been to the United States. Yeah, just those. I'm gonna extend my list. I really am, because there's so much to do, there's so much to see, and I really want to see a lot more than what I've seen thus far. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely I'm extending my list, but those are the countries I've been to thus far. Alright, so the next question is, what was your favorite worst subject in high school? So my favorite subject was always geography. I have always been an excellent student in geography. I've always done well with it, and I'm still doing well with it. As you guys know, it's actually what I'm studying right now. So geography was like my #1 subject in high school. And then my worst subject ever was math and chemistry. Like, there's two. I can't leave one without the other. It was just math and chemistry. I hated them. I hate them. But I gotta do it now in college, so it's just a part of life. But I just never liked them, but I survived. My 3 favorite YouTube artists, because I have a lot. It's gonna be Amber Martin, it's Latoya Forever, and it's also Nikki and Jamie. I love these guys for the life of me, because Nikki reminds me a lot of myself. Girlfriend, boyfriends have you had? I've had a few. We don't need to go through that list. So you guys really need to know that I've had a few. I was very experimental in high school, and I wanted to experience the world. I guess everyone does, but I guess I experienced it a lot. Now, not to make myself sound like a hoe, because I'm not. Okay, I've had 3 guys that made it to boyfriend status in my life. Yeah, 3 guys. That's it. And they were all nice. One I'm with now, currently. So yeah. We continued years after. Well, not years after. We were on and we were off, and then we were on and then we were off, and now we're on and on and on and on. So let's hope we stay on. Favorite memory from childhood. I have too many memories, but I know one of them would have to be coming back home for like summers, and you know, just spending time with my cousins. There was this football field around in the scheme that we live, and we used to go crazy out there. And then I remember we had like some days, like in the afternoons, we would just set up the drum tops, so we call them the barrel top them, and use a stick and cut it up and play cricket in the road. And like, you see the taxis or the cars passing by, and they honking you from a mile away, and everybody just clear out. Then you know, as they car pass through, and you just clear out. As soon as they pass, you'll sit back up again. It was good. Like, childhood was good. I'm not even gonna complain. Guys, that was the end of the get to know me tag. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned a little bit more about me. If you guys have any questions for me, please feel free to send it to me. You can email it to me. My email is right there. I think I'll just link it. And what else is there? There's a lot more there. There's a bunch of stuff there. Okay, so you guys, you can just, I'm gonna stop that. I'm really gonna stop that. Okay, so if you guys like this video, please like it, please share it, please comment on it. I would love to hear you guys' feedback. I'm actually gonna link my emails down below, so if you guys have any more questions for me, I am willing to answer them for you, so feel free to just question me at any I'm here. I'll answer anything. And I guess I'll see you guys the next video. If you guys are wondering what happened to my finger, I had a little incident and I cut myself. I'm very sorry. But anyways, thanks for watching. I love you guys. You guys have a wonderful time, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.